That's probably the first thing is we're leaving, so they want to go out with a bang. They do want to make it to the finals. Um, I think the top teams are still the top teams: Kane, Ramapo, NJCU, Mount St. Vincent, ourselves. We'll all be in the mix. Kane is the one who's the reigning champ. We'd like to have one last shot at them, take them out. They are ranked in the top 15 in the preseason poll. So yes, that's one of the goals for the guys. And one of the things I'm hoping is going to help us, I did set up a pretty tough non-league schedule. We start with MIT, we have Vassar. We're going to play number 1 ranked Springfield at Springfield. We're going to see Elmira. So I'm hoping that hardens us and gets us ready for the Skyline run at the end. I hope Chris has a great senior season. He deserves it. I want him to, he's certainly going to be on the court a lot, but we do have 13 guys this year as opposed to the years of 7 and 10. But he'll be a leader. He's always been a leader. And I hope he kind of mentors some of the freshmen, bring them along. And like I said, I really hope he has I hope we send him with a nice party gift. Bailey, Checky, and Ryan Guyton are probably two of the strongest hitters in the league. So I expect more of the same from them. They averaged about 3 kills a person per game. I'd love to see that kind of production again. Ryan has a phenomenal serve. He rolls up aces. So again, I expect big things from them. But at the same time, we've got some new kids coming along, so I'm not going to have to depend on them as much, and hopefully their shoulders are still strong at the end of the year because we'll have been able to rest them. Robert Casey Fitzpatrick is a libero by trade, but we needed him to come in and set last year, and we'll see this year. Every position's open, but he's probably got the lead on it. I know he'd love to go back and be the libero. He's a phenomenal athlete. I could put him as an opposite. He could play outside. He plays on the golf team. He plays on the tennis team. And he's a team guy, so he'll go where we ask. But probably he'll be our setter, and Austin Laverty will back him up. But it could flip the other way. Melvin took on a role that was very uncomfortable for him in the very beginning, and I'm very grateful that he did that. He was an outside hitter all through his high school career, did a little bit of setting, never had played libero, and I thought he did a very good job for us. He's got the inside track for that position. Again, there's some freshmen that'll probably push him for court time. He can play outside. He can also play middle. He's kind of a flexible kind of guy too. But yeah, he's probably still going to be, if Casey takes on the role of setter, then Melvin will probably be the lead person in the libero spot. So Ryan and Austin. So Austin started as the setter, and then we decided to move Casey over to setter, and Austin stepped in to be a middle hitter because we had a young man leave the program. And he did a great job. Austin is one of those players, very, very versatile. He can play middle, he can play outside, he can play libero, he can set. Which as a coach I love because I can plug him into different places. I don't know that he'll play as much middle this year because I brought in some bigs, and we'll talk about them later. But he'll be getting lots of court time, I'm certain of it. And he's a very coachable young man. Zach is a beast. Zach is Air National Guard. He is one of the strongest players we have. He has an amazing vertical leap. He can play both middle and outside. I expect him to be a blocking machine again this year, wherever I put him. Yeah, so I've got a great freshman class coming in. I've got a 6'7" middle blocker from Shenendehowa, Tyler Schneibel. He'll be very easy to find on the court. And he also played for a state champion at Shenendehowa, so he brings a winning tradition with him. Shane Wenz played for Ichabod Crane, a local boy. He is both an outside hitter and a middle hitter. Again, very, very strong player. Was his league MVP. He'll make an instant impact. We have Jared Almy from Cobleskill Richmondville, who's an outside hitter for them. Probably will be a defensive specialist for us. But his school also went to the regionals, so again, another winning tradition. I have Jared Martell, who played for Colony High School, strong outside hitter. He would be there to help Bailey and Ryan and Chris, give them a break. So again, one of my goals is that we can, I don't have to run the starters into the ground, and that we're going to be strong come the season tournament and all of that at the end. And then Will Rivera is from one of my Massachusetts kids. I like to go out to Massachusetts and bring in guys. He was an outside hitter for Springfield Central. Again, can play outside. He'll probably do some defensive specialty work for us and fight for court time also. Last year we had 10 guys. The year before we only had 7. Now we'll have 13 in the gym. All the positions are covered. That we're going to have some great practices, scrimmages right within amongst the guys. Yes, there'll be a lot of competition for the positions. No one has a lock on a spot right now. And not that I'll be going crazy and changing things probably once I get a lineup, but at the same time, if guys are busting their butt in practice, working well, and I think they can help us win, they're going to get court time. I didn't bring kids in here to sit on the bench. That's not the goal. So I do think it's going to make us very strong. And if someone's having an off day or if someone's sick, someone like Zach who has the Air National Guard and has to be away once a month, I've got other parts that I can fit in. So very excited for that.